After almost 25 years away from making music, pop rave from the 80s Tony Okoroji returns with a new track titled Happy Music. The feel-good track, although came as a surprise to many, has been trending in recent times as old and new Okoroji fans bask for the new tune created. Well, joining us now is the man of the moment, Tony Okoroji. Many thanks for joining us on the program.
Thank you, Channels TV.
To start with, what inspires this return from retirement?
I don't know about retirement. Maybe you can use a long vacation, not retirement. But you know, most of the time, because of my work in intellectual property, in copyright, women and custom, people tend to forget that I actually started my career as a songwriter, a singer, a performer, and then a producer. And the fact that I worked with the international recording company EMI as a producer, artist and repertoire manager, before I became president of GMAN, and then of course chairman of Copyright Society of Nigeria, COSAN. So that I've had to do. But after a while, you know, it's almost like you've given up the best part of you. I mean, nothing gives me more joy than to go to the studio, make music, and give it to the people. So I just thought that it was time to do that, which I used to do and for which I had a lot of excitement. And when I put out Happy Music, you know, as everybody was saying Happy New Year, I probably was the happiest man in the world to be back doing the stuff that I like to do. And I hope that people like happy music.
The Nigerian music soundscape has changed over the years since your last music. Don't you have concerns about finding a space musically in today's music soundscape?
No, even though I might have grown a little older, you know, physically or whatever, you know, in terms of the creative drive, I've tried to remain young and keep pace with what is happening. And I've enjoyed the company of some incredibly talented young people that I work with now. You probably know that I'm part of an entertainment organization called TOPS. At TOPS, we have very high quality young people. We have Casey, the Judwell girl. We have G. Wills, the rapper who says that he's lyrically licensed to kill. We have Cool GP, Millie X, and Dozy, and the rest of them. And these are incredibly young people with young vibrations. And we are colleagues. We work together. We tap from each other. I tap a little from their youth and they tap a little from my experience. And it works very, very well with us. So this combination of experience and youth and all that is probably what's going to make pops stand out at the end of the day. We are colleagues. We cross-fertilize. We enjoy ourselves. To us, this is not work. It's fun. It's pleasure.
Speaking about your new music affiliates from TOPS, how do you create the synergy required to collaborate musically with these young acts?
No, you know, in my work as president of PMAN or chairman of COSAN, of course, I meet a lot of young people, you know, whom I find are frustrated because they're talented, but there's just very little opportunities to live their dream or show what they can. And I have always thought that if I have a chance, you know, I will try and help some of them. And my appeal, frankly, is to a lot of Nigerians who have the means. You know, rather than buy houses in Dubai and America and everywhere else in the world, invest in our young people. That's really the true future of Nigeria. And all the Boko Harams and all the instability we have in the country will reduce You know, this idea of taking money from Nigeria and putting in Swiss banks or buying property everywhere isn't going to help us. At the end of the day, some of us die, and all that money and property dies with us because there's nobody out there. But if we could just invest whatever we have, you know, in developing our young people, and there are so many talented young Nigerians, there's a lot more hope in this country. I've done the little I can. I'm not a man of incredible means. The little I have, I'm trying to put it not in break up, but investing in the talent of our young people. That's why we run talks, and that's why we have such a good time. And what I lack in terms of material wealth, I probably get in terms of the happiness and the joy of working with these young people and then playing with them and generally having a fun, good time.
And finally, before I let you go, we know an album is in the works. What direction would this album take musically?
If you listen to happy music, you will find again that the unique sound of Tony Courage remains. But that unique sound has crossed over to meet with part of what is happening today. When I started songs like Juliana, Oriako, Mama, Papa, you know, Wishing You Well, Locomotion, One Is, and so on and so forth, you know, you will know that there's a unique sound. You hear the sound of Tony Courage, you know, the rudiments that make the sound, you know. Those rudiments remain. But those rudiments have also gone on to meet what is contemporary. So that you know that you're listening to Tony Courage, but you also will be able to go along with it, even if you know you are tuned more to Pt2 or to female or Flavor or Lamide. You'll find those elements in without missing one. So when the album comes, you know, if you are a true fan of Tony Courage, you'll enjoy yourself. But if you like music of Spain, you also enjoy yourself because those elements come together. And the digital arena also gives us opportunities to do maybe a number of things we couldn't do before.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us on the program. It's good to have you.